we've been talking to lots of Nvidia customers, some of Nvidia's biggest buyers, and what we heard from them was that, "Whoa, whoa, whoa, before we start talking about the next chip, we're struggling to deploy, the current chip." And so, this chip is called the Grace Blackwell chip. Nvidia's vision for it was that you could connect 72 chips and then scale that up into a much larger system, and by and large, from large AI companies like OpenAI and cloud providers, such as Oracle, Meta, they had a really hard time getting these up and running quickly and are kind of still in the early phases of the rollout as we approach getting Vera Rubin soon. My perspective here is that NVIDIA is still a clear leader in the space, and so they kind of and they know that, and so they can kind of ship things ahead of being completely ironed out, and customers don't have that much recourse. We did report that some cloud providers were able to negotiate discounts, and, NVIDIA is also, of course, doing some renting of the chips itself, but even still, people don't have a clear scale alternative to NVIDIA chips, and so they kind of just have to go along as, things get figured out in the process. And Jensen is releasing chips at a faster cadence than he did previously. Um, so we'll see how long he keeps up with the annual chip cadence, but for right now, these large customers clearly don't have another good option. Of course, they're all thinking about it.